Hello and welcome back. This video is going to be part 2 of part 1 of the engine breakdown. I took the larger video part 1 engine breakdown and I split it into 2, so that way it's going to zero in on specific items in the engine breakdown down to the heads for the head gasket replacement. This is going to talk about the air diverter valve, the air switching valve, moving steering pump out of the way and removing the bracket that holds on the air pump on the front of the engine, and removing the connectors to the idle air controller. I hope you enjoy the video. Thank you very much and have a good day.
So I'm going to take this bracket off. There's 3 bolts, 1, 2, 3, and it is 14 millimeter on all of them. So let's see how these come out. Let's get them loose. All right, get those out of there. So far I've used a 10, a 13, and a 14, and it's a nut. I'm going to put that right there for now. And this one is a bolt. That one right there. And this one right here. It looks like someone put Loctite, not Loctite, but anti-seize on it. And this bolt looks like it also holds on the water pump as well. Because there's the water pump. This goes over that, and there is anti-seize on them. But I'm going to put this bolt back in here, so I know where that goes. That bolt I'm going to leave there. And this nut I'm going to put back on here, like so. And I'm going to put this in storage. Alright. So now we're getting down to the power steering pump, I believe, down here. And that has, let me get some more light in here. There we go. Oh boy, everything just went woo when I pulled on that power. Oh boy, that's hot too. So, looks like power steering pump has this nut and this bolt. Yeah, that goes into the head. This bolt goes into the head. It's underneath this tube right here. Now we're going to be, after we take apart these items over here, after we get to these items over here, I'll be taking this off and going from there. So, we know that one's out. And I'm going to try not to have to disconnect this, so I'm going to pull it off and try and put it over here. but we're gonna see how well that works out. So we need another 14 millimeter deep socket to get to that guy, and this should come out. Oh wow, it's different. It's a different size nut. It might be standard. Huh. That let's see what a 9/16. Yep, 9/16. Wow. So it went from metric on these in the nut to standard for the bracket. And we're going to need an extension to go from there. And yes, that lamp is hot when I hit it. This whole stud is coming out. Oh, looks like there's another nut holding this thing on somewhere. We're gonna find that. So I don't lose that. I'm gonna put that right back on here. So where else is this being held in place? So we got the nut down there without pulling the pulley. Oh, yep. Putting all these bolts in their holes so we know where they came from when we go to put it all back together. So that's below the head on this side, on the block. Alright. Good. So, we're down to the point where there's nothing attached to the head on this side except for the exhaust, manifold, and spark plugs. So, we're going to take a little break, be right back. Alright. It's kind of unclear what this one and this one are. I'm going to make this the air control divert solenoid. I'm going to make this the air switching catalytic converter solenoid. So I'm going to make this one the air control divert solenoid, and this one the air switching catalytic converter solenoid. I'm going to try and get both of these off. I'm going to label their electrical connections so I plug them back into the right places. I'm also looking at this tube right here that goes back underneath the plenum and I don't see where it connects to. This tube right here, right there, connects back here underneath some stuff. So it goes underneath the plenum and goes all the way back towards the distributor. So this one right here goes all the way back towards the distributor. I don't want to break it. All right. So this connects there, and it connects up here, right here. So I'm going to try and get this off. Let's try this. Ever so slowly, each side. And there we go. So, let's mark them. Put that one here. And then this one. As it connects to the air switching. So. Now we're going to label these. So this is the air control solenoid. And this is the air switching solenoid. And we're going to see if we can get this off with that bolt, that screw, and undo this hole so I can get this off and out of the way. And that is a what? That is a 10 millimeter. So let's get these disconnected. What holes you on? get that. There. That. There's a hose back here too, behind this bracket, right there. So I'm gonna turn it a little. There we go. It's loose enough. Maybe we can come up like this. There we go. Now we just have this one. This one is held on down here by a wire tie, a zip tie. We're going to cut that zip tie and pull it off with that hose. So we're going to undo the zip tie and pull this off with this hose still attached. If I can get a nice bite in there. Maybe not. There we go. So there's that piece. Like I said, there's that hose. Goes to that one. This hose goes to that hose right there. This one goes to that hose right there. And this connects down here behind the air compressor. Not the air compressor, the AC pump. This right here connects to the side of the upper port on the throttle body. This one down here is the heater hose or the coolant hose right here. It goes on there. So we're going to put this in our storage bucket to keep it safe. And then we'll come back and look at this. So this bracket right here that this is attached to connects down here. Whoop, connects down here just on the back side of this hose, right down in there. So if we can bring it out, I don't know if you can see that, but it connects right down there to that silver chrome bolt. There's a 14. And since I want this way up here, I'm going to do this. And there's a hose underneath it that we're going to try it. Yep, it slides right out of. And there we go. And there's that bolt right there. That we're going to take and we're going to put back in there. And right now, that's where I want it to be. Alright, so we're going to put this aside. And I'm going to label this one. Okay, and so the bottom of this hose connects to that hose right there. I don't know if you can see that. I'm trying to point it out. We might need some more light here. But I'm going to label this right here. This is the air diverter solenoid. And it goes on like this. Where can I put this where it will stay on this? Okay, we have this little bolt that goes back in here, back into this bracket that holds this on. And since I did label this piece that we took off that was right here, I'm going to label it now. It goes like that. Alright, so this right here we're going to take off. This is the return line from the throttle body to the intake manifold for the coolant that flows through the throttle body. So we're going to get that off. And I definitely need more light in here. You can hear the fan when that light turns on. Go way down. See, it's got a split in it right there. Gotta be careful I don't break it. Come on. You're not undone enough? Pretty tight. Like I said, this is the coolant return line from the throttle body to the intake manifold. It looks like right there. Throttle body to intake manifold. Alright, so now we have access to the idle air controller. We have access to get the compressor out for the AC. I'm trying to see behind it. We got some hoses and metal tubes behind, like this one that's attached right there. And that goes down to here. And we can take that off when this is out of the way. We have that. So let's get this one disconnected and labeled. This is the idle air controller. So let's get a label on that. Idle. So that was the idle air controller. Plugs in right there. That's that one. So tomorrow we're going to do the throttle body, the plenum down tubes, the distributor cover, distributor and spark plug wires. We'll get those out. And then we'll start working on the fuel rail after that.
Thank you for watching part 2 of part 1 engine breakdown down to the heads for the head gasket replacement. This was the second part of the 2 videos made out of the one long video for the engine breakdown down to the heads. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Smash that like button. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Really does help out the channel. Have a great day. Thank you for watching.